Every bee you've ever seen is a female. Males, known as drones, rarely venture outside the hive. Welcome to the buzzing world of bees, a realm teeming with diversity and profound ecological significance. Beyond their famed role in honey production, bees are pivotal pollinators, instrumental in the flourishing of plant populations and the propagation of biodiversity. These industrious creatures play a key role in sustaining both natural ecosystems and agricultural landscapes. Now let's dive deeper into the lives of these fascinating creatures and uncover why they buzz. Imagine a world without apples, almonds, or avocados. Thanks to bees, you don't have to. These buzzing creatures are not just fascinating, they are vital to the production of many of the foods we love and rely on. Bees are pollinators par excellence, playing a pivotal role in the growth of a myriad of fruits, vegetables, and flowers. Let's delve into the process of pollination. It begins when a bee lands on a flower, searching for nectar. As it moves from bloom to bloom, pollen grains stick to its hairy body and are transferred to other flowers. This fertilizes the plants, allowing them to produce fruits and seeds. Without this service, many plants would fail to reproduce. Bees are exquisitely adapted for pollination. Their bodies are designed to collect pollen efficiently thanks to their branched hairs. These hairs create a static charge as bees fly, making pollen grains cling to them like magnets. Furthermore, some species of bees have specialized structures like pollen baskets on their hind legs, specifically for carrying large amounts of pollen back to their hive. This pollination not only leads to the production of fruits and seeds, but also encourages genetic diversity within plant populations. This diversity is crucial for plants to adapt to changing environments and to safeguard against diseases. With such a crucial role, it's clear bees do much more than make honey. They keep our plates colorful and nutritious. A beehive is more organized than the busiest of cities. Within this buzzing metropolis, each bee is born into a role that is crucial for the survival and efficiency of their colony. The hive operates on a complex social structure that rivals the organization of any human society, with each member playing a specific part. At the pinnacle of this hierarchy sits the queen bee, the heart and reproductive center of the colony. Her primary role is to lay thousands of eggs. The health and vitality of the colony hinge on her ability to produce the next generation of bees. The queen's presence is not just vital, but revered. She secretes pheromones that guide and regulate the behavior of the entire hive. Then, there are the worker bees, all of whom are females. These bees are the backbone of the hive, performing multiple roles as they age. Young workers clean the hive and feed the larvae, while older workers venture out, braving the world to gather nectar and pollen. They are architects who build the hive, nurses who care for the young, and soldiers who protect the colony. Their life is a testament to tireless dedication and communal living. The drones are the male bees, and their sole purpose is to mate with a new queen to ensure the survival of the hive. Unlike the workers, they do not gather food or contribute to hive maintenance. During times of scarcity, drones are often the first to be sacrificed for the greater good of the colony. Communication within the hive is a marvel of nature. Bees use a combination of dances and chemical signals to relay information. The famous waggle dance is a sight to behold, a method by which returning foragers communicate the location of food sources to their hive mates. This dance varies in duration and direction, precisely indicating the distance and angle of the food relative to the sun. From the queen's command to the workers' tasks, every bee plays a vital role in sustaining their sophisticated society. Bees talk, but not with words. They dance their messages. Imagine finding your way to a distant food source just by interpreting a dance performed by one of your companions. This is exactly what bees do through what is known as the waggle dance. The waggle dance is a stunningly precise method of communication. A bee returning from a fruitful foraging trip performs this dance on the vertical comb of the hive. The dance involves a series of movements, a figure 8 with a waggle run in the middle. The duration of the waggle part of the dance correlates with the distance to the food source. The longer the waggle, the farther the food. Meanwhile, the angle at which the dance is performed in relation to the sun indicates the direction of the food. This dance allows bees to share detailed geographical information with remarkable accuracy, ensuring the hive's survival and efficiency. Apart from this sophisticated dance language, bees exhibit other intriguing behaviors. Thermoregulation, for instance, is crucial for their survival. Bees maintain the hive's temperature around 95 degrees Fahrenheit to ensure the queen's eggs develop properly. They achieve this by vibrating their bodies or clustering together to generate warmth. Defense mechanisms are equally fascinating. When threatened, bees can swarm. This is not an act of aggression, but a collective defense strategy, relocating the queen to safety and preserving their community. These intricate dances and behaviors reveal just how complex and intelligent bees truly are. Not all bees are born equal, from humble bumblebees to industrious honeybees. Let's dive into the fascinating world of bees, which includes more than 20,000 species, each playing a unique role in our ecosystem. Among the most well-known are the honeybees, champions of pollination and honey production. Living in highly organized colonies, honeybees are social creatures with a complex hierarchy that ensures the smooth functioning of their hive. Moving on, meet the bumblebees, easily recognizable by their larger, fuzzier bodies. Unlike their honey-producing cousins, bumblebees live in smaller groups and often nest in the ground or in grass tussocks. Their robust bodies make them excellent pollinators, especially adept at buzz pollination, a technique essential for the fertilization of certain crops and wild plants. And then there are the solitary bees, the unsung heroes of the pollinating world. Accounting for the vast majority of bee diversity, these loners do not build communal hives, but instead, each female meticulously constructs her own nest to lay her eggs. Solitary bees are incredibly efficient pollinators, often more so than their social relatives, due to their tendency to visit more flowers in search of nectar and pollen for their offspring. Each species of bee has adapted uniquely to its environment, showcasing the diversity of nature's designs. From their different nesting habits and body structures to their unparalleled abilities in pollination, bees are not just producers of honey. They are vital architects of biological abundance. While bees gift us with life, they now need our help to protect theirs. Our buzzing friends face an array of threats that jeopardize their very existence and, in turn, the balance of our ecosystems. One of the most pressing issues is habitat loss. As urban sprawl continues and wild landscapes are converted into agricultural or developed areas, bees lose their natural homes and food sources. Pesticides pose another significant threat to bee populations. These chemicals, designed to keep pests away from crops, can be lethal to bees or disrupt their ability to navigate and reproduce. The widespread use of such substances has been linked to the alarming phenomenon known as colony collapse disorder, where bee populations plummet, leaving hives deserted. Climate change further complicates the picture, altering flowering times and the availability of plants that bees depend on for nourishment. As seasons shift unpredictably, the synchronicity between bees and blooming plants is disrupted, challenging their survival. In response to these threats, numerous conservation efforts are underway. From the establishment of bee sanctuaries and planting bee-friendly gardens to advocating for policies that limit the use of harmful pesticides, every action counts. Individuals can contribute by planting native flowers, setting up bee waterers in their yards, or supporting local beekeepers by buying local honey. By safeguarding bees and their habitats, we ensure a thriving ecosystem for future generations. As we've seen today, bees are not just insects, they are engineers of life. From their unparalleled skills in pollination that support an estimated 3/4 of the world's flowering plants, to their complex social structures and hives that rival the intricacies of human cities, bees are truly astounding. Their ability to communicate through dances and pheromones reflects a level of intelligence that is remarkable in the insect world. So next time you see a bee buzzing by, remember it's a small guardian of our planet's health and diversity.